will
life.
just assume at this point. Yeah, that's why I said I'm not going to do the usual.
I
And
know,
then
but I
you
had
end
to
up
do
doing
it.
the usual.
Uh-oh. I know, but I had to do it. Oops. Uh-oh.
What?
We were echoing
What
like
have you done?
crazy.
Right. Congratulations. That was really, really good.
What was
We're experts at this. We know how to stream.
Woohoo! Oh, goodness. Well,
This is what happens when I leave everything to you.
I know. Chat. I'm giving you 5 minutes. I do think it's funny how I announced that to chat.
And there's no one there.
And there's no one here. Hey, there's Nana. Hey, Nana.
Hello. Hey, Nana. You're
Chat's
right.
not registering you, but I can see you saying hello, so.
Yeah, that was like it was last night when you were
Yeah.
streaming. It was like, I can see people.
I can
I
see
can't,
people in
sorry, I
there.
can't see people. But yeah.
It's just
I
not
can see the
acknowledging
chat.
it.
Yeah.
But, oh, I forgot to turn. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
What episode are we on Sunday? It's 84?
84.
84. Why have you
I
suddenly
don't
gone
know.
Cockney and shiz?
I don't know. I don't know!
Never, ever, ever do that again. That is an assault on my eardrums.
Hey, Nana, how are you this week with your Scarlet Nexus?
It came out today, didn't it?
Yep. Well, was it today?
I believe so.
I thought it was like
I thought it was
yesterday
I thought
or
it was
Tuesday or something. I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was the same day.
I know it's this week.
As everything that was coming out today.
Oh.
So you had Marigolf, obviously.
Right.
What else was out? I know there was something else out today that someone was talking about, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Oh,
for
right.
Switch.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yep,
it was Gary who was talking about
doodle.
that. Jesus, that is a big glass. I didn't realise that you'd poured that much in.
It's a tiny glass.
No, it was the fact that it was right the way up to the brim.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah, but I didn't notice it before, alright?
Yes, well. Nana says, I'm doing good. Played the first 3 hours and loving it so far. Oh, that's good. I'm very glad to hear that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring I'm actually trying to bring the chat up now, so I'm not losing out like I usually am.
Yes, right, because you're not ASMRing.
Yeah, for once I'm actually sat at my computer.
It's weird. It feels like our third musketeer is not here, but
what?
because the last 2 weeks we've had.
Oh, right. Okay, I was gonna say if you're giving stuff away, then you know.
No.
Good.
Oh man, I just my train of thought just went boop, derailed.
What I do best, you know.
Yes.
I put sticks on lines.
Yes. Well, Pete, we've got 1 more minute. We'll let chat trickle. The alert hasn't even gone out?
Yeah, it has.
Oh, it has? I didn't get it.
Have you muted the Discord by any chance?
No.
Okay.
Not this one, anyway.
I did the other day, and I didn't realise.
Oh, right.
Well, it was because I was recording the other night, and it kept going off. It was a particularly busy point, and it was like, yeah, I might need to actually silence this.
Right. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
No idea.
Hey, there's Joe. Hey, Joe.
Yo. What's up, Joe?
How are you doing?
Good in the hood, hopefully.
So to speak, as it were. I forgot the other one. Well, chat. I want to hear about you, chat. Tell me about your week. Ooh, Joseph.
Crazy. Look at them writing up a review tonight. Yes.
Can you say which review? Are you permitted to say that?
Are you permitted? You allowed.
Are you embargoed?
It doesn't count, by the way.
What?
Mike's not an embargo, so you can't say. If you actually have an official embargo from the company, that's what I meant. Okay, it was done in a really stupid way. All right.
That's all right. It's all right. It's been a long week.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
has.
for Mighty Goose. Oh my gosh, what is that? Is that anything like Untitled Goose Game? I am not embargoed. Okay, good. You can
Uh,
talk about it.
I believe it wasn't Mighty Goose like a side scroller or something. I believe I'm gonna have a look. I had seen this before. Yeah, it's
Oh, run
yeah,
and
it's a
gun.
side scroll run and gun. Yeah,
Very cool. I
it's,
look forward to reading
it does.
that.
Wow, it looks very much like Metal Slug. Cool. I might give that a look.
Oh goodness. Has it got a goose in it?
Yeah, obviously.
Hey, it might just be a symbolic name. You don't know. Oh, chat,
Mm.
how's our volumes? Am I shouting you down? And also, can you hear Pete? I liked it, but it was a bit short. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm noticing quite a pattern in, like, I don't know if it's an indie game. It sounds like an indie game, but a lot of the indie games
I
are
think it is.
okay. They're really short right now, and I don't know why. Oh, I finished washing all of the things in Power Wash Simulator, and I'm very sad about that.
Amazing.
Very
Yeah,
sad about
but just remember, it is
that. I know.
it is early access,
It
so who knows?
is.
They could have so much more coming in the
There's
full game.
gotta be more coming because there's like
Thanks, Joe.
oh good, good, good. There's like a whole section in the store that's grayed out that's for buying commercial equipment. And then tonight they're doing a live stream. The creators are doing a live stream of cleaning a helicopter. So
Okay. I've got another story that I can add to Sunday, and I'm gonna be honest, it's a story that I really want to talk about. So
okay, well don't talk about it here.
no, I wasn't going to. I'm just letting you know because I'm obviously putting things together.
Well, hurry up because we need to talk about your week and do our check-in. I think this might be it for chat.
You know, funnily enough, I can do both.
Yes, I can't. Joe says lots of early access games get some great updates as they go along. I really hope Power Wash Simulator does.
Yeah, I can tell you that for sure. Nippon Marathon had an amazing amount of stuff added after the fact. Trying to think. Yeah, they added loads of new characters, a couple of new courses. Sure, they had a story mode as well added.
Right.
Yeah, but that was a worthy purchase in early access. Probably the only game I've ever purchased in early access.
Right. Well, that's good though. That load, you stupid thing.
Are you trying to bring the stream up?
Yeah, I just realized it. I was like, it's not registering viewers, and then I was like,
we're missing a viewer.
Yeah, we're missing a viewer. Oh, that would be me.
Yeah. Yeah, just probably shouldn't have said that out loud really more than anything. Switch might clamp down on our fake viewers.
No, it's not fake. I'm looking at it. I'm really looking at it.
Yeah, but the fact that both me and you do it, and we're both on the stream, is a bit weird.
I think everybody does it.
Probably does. We won't talk about the weirdness on Twitch at the moment, anyway.
No.
Oh wait, we kind of already did.
Yeah, we did. Unfortunately, I'm a bit tired. So yes, Pete. Tell me about your week. Yeah, I like what Joe says.
That is, well, funnily enough, it's exactly what I am actually doing.
That's right, because you're a moderator. Joe wins.
He does.
Joe
I just wanted to make
the trophy.
I know, but remember that most things that are taken down by Twitch are done by algorithm, not by actual people. So I didn't really want to make it aware to the algorithm. The all-knowing, all-seeing Sauron algorithm.
Well.
Anyway, yeah.
Yes.
So my week, you wanted to know.
I did.
Nobody really cares about my week, but hey,
Everyone cares. That's why we're here.
I know. I'm just being silly. Look, I'm thrown off by the fact I'm actually sitting in my room rather than
I
actually,
know.
walking out and about. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. Yeah, my week's been fine. It's been a hard week. I'm not gonna lie, because acclimatizing yourself to work after a week off is never easy.
Oh, right.
But then I've had 1,001 things all planned this week too. So yeah, it's been a bit of a mess. I won't lie. Some of it is of my own doing for stupidly arranging a podcast to be recorded on a Monday night after a week off of work. How dumb.
But not our podcast, by the way. It's talking about another one.
Yes. Yeah, so I had to move that to Wednesday. So that was a Wednesday night spent in front of my computer after a full day of being on my computer again. 2 days of editing because it was a different one where we had like a round table, so there was more people than normal. So we had a Mad Geordie on there as well, which was bloody funny. So
that's funny.
I told you about him anyway. He is a listener of the show, so if he does happen to check into this, you're right, Oodles. Other than that, work's been fine. Yeah, I checked your stream out on Thursday and was moderating that. Had a good old chat to a few people in the chat.
Yeah, that was
awesome.
fun. And you banned?
Yeah.
Ban hammer?
Yeah, but I don't worry about the ban hammer for bots. Bots don't count.
Yeah, still though. You were right on it.
Yeah, but it did require for you to go, hey, can you ban me first? Because at that time I was back home. I was keeping an eye on things whilst also watching something. So I was like, anyway, I did get some interesting news over the week.
Right.
My services are required for an additional podcast for a week.
Ooh. Is it like a fill-in?
Well, it's actually an episode that I posted to them.
Right.
An idea for them. So I was trying to find my Spotify and I closed it earlier on because I need to remember the name of the podcast because it's an acronym, but I can't remember what the actual acronym is. Right. So basically, it's another one of the podcasts that's come about from listeners of the Computer Game Show.
Right.
Which is where Modern Escapism comes from, which is the guys that guested on the Marvel podcast they do. But this guy is also a listener, but he started a podcast where he gets guests on every week. So it's just him and then another person.
Right.
And he approaches them and says, right, what do you want to talk about? And basically it's, what do you want to rant about more than anything?
Oh, right.
So the name, just telling you because the podcast is actually genuinely quite good. The guy's Irish as well, and it's rude and very funny, to be fair.
Oh, that's just Ireland in a nutshell.
Yeah, so it's called WTF DYW. Otherwise known as What the F Do You Want?
Yep. I'm good at figuring out those things.
I know. I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
So, but
sometimes I'll post Pete acronyms, and then I'll tell him what they mean.
Yeah. So, the episode that I actually checked out was the second episode of this, where a guy had approached the host wanting to rant about modern Simpsons.
Oh, right.
And it was like, oh, thank God, someone's gone there and it was funny because it was like, yeah, everything from after season 9 completely sucks ass, and it's like, well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That's funny.
And then the Marvel co-host of mine, Kurt, he went on there a couple of weeks ago and ranted about why Rockstar are only ever releasing GTA 5 now.
All right. That's
Yeah,
very
so
good.
that was good. But
You
I
know,
won't tell you what my one is. I'll tell you off camera,
right.
obviously.
Okay.
You'll have to check it out. But I record next
I'll
week, so
definitely have to check it out. But that does remind me, chat. You can put some recommendations up in chat for podcasts.
yeah, I'll give you a couple of recommendations of WTF DYW.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Modern Escapism. Modern Escapism is actually really, really awesome. Their episodes this week is brilliant. It's something you would love as well. It's
Right.
about failed tech.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh yeah, it was good because they were due to release the episode a day after we'd recorded it, and I just so happened to ask them about one of the things. I went, "Is this piece of failed tech in there?" And they went, "Yes." We ranted about it for about 40 minutes. I was like, "Excellent," because
Oh my gosh.
This is what I would have said to you anyway.
Oh my gosh.
So, but yeah, they're an awesome set, dudes and lady, because
Mm-hmm.
they got a new lady co-host. So, but yeah, check them out. They're awesome. But if you want any more, I can tell you more because I listen to loads.
Yeah.
Oh, I've ranted long enough.
I don't think
Kylie?
it's a rant.
No, I've banged on about loads of crap like for no reason whatsoever. Kylie, how's your week been?
It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Oh, look there. It's
Apparently,
Timster.
apparently images seem stuck.
Oh. Is it
It
better
might
now?
just.
I think, yeah.
I think we just had a lag spike or something.
Sometimes it does that.
So it does happen sometimes, yeah. But I'm watching it on mine and it seems fine.
my pewter is. It needs some help.
Also,
Yay!
it was probably my computer being a bit weird as well because I was trying to load up Spotify to bring up something.
Timster, it's very good to see you.
What's up, my friend?
How has your week been? I know that you've got a lot of work you've been doing. You have to wake up early. But yeah, I don't know how it goes. My week has been crazy. But the E3 stuff, I don't know. It freaking wore me out. Like I love having friends. I want to have a million T friends ever. But I get tired.
Yeah.
Yay, Tipster. Glad to be here for you guys. I'm doing good, just getting things in order for my new job. Been anxious about it. I know you have, and I think that's completely understandable. Completely.
I think most people would get quite anxious before the start of a new job.
Yeah.
Let me tell you now, when it comes to anxiety with new jobs, I've been there far too many times to deal with it. But the night before is just a write-off for me. Never sleep before a start of a new job.
Yes.
Which is never a good thing walking into a new job.
God, that is so true.
You've never slept. It's awful. I hate it, but here's a good idea for you. Make sure you do something physically exerting on Sunday night so you do sleep. Try and tire your brain out more and your body so that it just
collapses.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's like going into a new job is like starting school like times a million.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I do get that.
Trust me, it's not something you ever get used to, even as a temp worker.
Oh, I did temporary work for a little while back in Texas. You are correct.
It's awful, isn't it?
It is. Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, because you go into a new job and you have all this anxiety about going into it, and then you're there for a couple of months, and then you have to go through it all over again.
Yep. And yeah, Tim says that's a great idea. I feel like I'll be okay once I'm there. Just haven't worked since the start of the pandemic, really. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to mention it without without you saying it. And yes, I agree, Joe. You got this, Tim. You do.
Got this.
You do.
You've got this 100%.
Yeah.
Just take it in your stride. Just take it as it comes. It's going to be tough, obviously, because it's been about 15, 16 months since
Yeah,
the last time you worked, probably.
Tim's the place that he worked. I'm not gonna dox him. So
No, of course not. It's
the
fine.
place that he worked, both the UK and the US locations shut down.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
yeah.
That's
And
never good. But just remember, it
you're
wasn't your fault.
welcome. Boop,
You
boop.
know.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not.
But yeah, that still doesn't take away from the fact that you might be anxious going into it, but just be calm, be cool, be composed, be yourself as well. Because that's the
Yeah,
best thing you can do.
it's true.
If you're a hard worker, it will
Oh
will
yeah,
shine through, and if you've
yes.
got a good personality, that will shine
He's
through
got a
too.
great personality. He's
There you go.
wonderful. He's great at cheering people up. Um, but my week is, like I said, I was exhausted from the E3 coverage. Plus, I actually did homework and studied for our roundtable
Yeah.
on Sunday, which I loved. Which oh, Tim, you're so good.
Look, there's always one thing to remember. It's a mantra that I sort of live by now. Everybody is weird in their own weird way.
Oh yeah, no, everyone is definitely weird. I know that to be a very solid truth. Um, but go check out our E3 coverage and no, not the coverage. I mean, yes, check out the coverage. Sorry, I'm so distracted.
Check out our coverage of the coverage.
Yeah, the wrap up that we did, the roundtable. First of all, there is some genuinely hilarious moments in there.
I still hate you for that, by the way.
And I basically was a DM, like, for a weird. It was almost like a D&D game, but not.
Well, it was a game.
Symbolically, yeah, it was a game for me.
The game was how best to rile up. It was funny, at least.
Yeah.
And I'm still really annoyed at myself that I bit big time.
It was the reaction you had to your personalized question was more than I could have. It's what I wanted times a million. So it made me very happy.
Look, it got a laugh out of the whole panel.
It did.
I can't.
That is just a really good episode. It's funny, but of course we're discussing E3 and we're discussing some kind of abstract thoughts around E3 and stuff, so it's a good one. But I mean, that wiped me out. And then I've been working all week, and something that I've noticed, and I told Pete this off camera, off mic.
This was on Tuesday, wasn't it?
Do what?
I think this was on Tuesday. You might have said this.
No, I'm talking about what I just told you a while ago. I'm
okay.
Kind of jumping around because that's how my brain do. So I've never made it a secret. I made it very, very open, honest on Twitter, on here, on just my life in general, because I'm bad at hiding things. That about 2 years ago, I suffered. Oh no, my stream froze. Guys, how's the stream for y'all? Let me know.
Looks fine.
Okay. I'm getting
it looks fine to me.
I'm getting excellent from the main source, but I'm getting some judders on my iPad. Okay, good.
Oh, don't worry. It's the mobile version is
okay.
Sometimes.
Ugh. But anyway, so about 2 years ago, I suffered what's called an autistic burnout. That's how I found out I was autistic. Blah blah, and really it was because my closest person I've ever been to betrayed me, and blah blah blah. We know this story. This is, if you've been around at all, you know this story. So about a month ago, I started feeling better, and things started getting happier and brighter again. And hanging out with Pete and Kieran on here has been a we have laughed our asses off.
Yeah, I was also going to say hanging out with Chloe as well. The last
Chloe, Nana, all of them. Yeah. No, all. Yeah, I mean everybody, but I mean it's us three that are the the most frequent together. But
Yeah, I
but
did know what you
freaking
mean, but I
everybody.
did just want to shout out everybody
Yes,
who had been involved in that because you know,
absolutely. But it's like it made it it made me laugh again, which is like if I could describe what being in 2 years of a dark pit is like and then having just a good laugh. Oh, it was amazing. Um but and then I started back at the gym as I've also none of this is new. You all know this. Uh which always does good for me because I need that routine. So
yeah.
all this stuff starts happening, good stuff. And then the person that hurt me more than anyone has ever hurt me before, his friend contacted me. And so, oh, looky there. It's our
Oh,
third
hey,
musketeer.
yo,
Howdy. Um, but yeah, so it's like, oh, you finally get happy, you finally stick your head up above the water, and then they're like, yeah, I am a monster coming to destroy your life. Uh, but that's all boring. Hello, Kieran. How has your week been? We have checked in with everyone. We've got some good vibes going here. Lots of encouragement, which just like makes me all like, hee. Makes me all giddy. I love it when we
yeah,
support each other. We have the best
that's why we're here.
community ever. But, onwards and upwards. I'm going to still meet with his friend. I'm going to meet with his friend because he's very kind. He's very kind. He's a very nice guy. But
And that's what we were talking about beforehand. So I don't really want to go
aw,
into that
Tim.
now.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tim.
That's so nice.
And very much appreciated.
Oh, that was very nice. Kira says it's been alright. Just been passing time and getting some books for my dissertation. Nice. Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the other day, because if I remember correctly, Kieran's doing like it's kind of like an Arthurian legend thing, but myths and legends and stuff and all that stuff. I remember like when I was 12, I'm such a dork, autistic dork. I wrote my own encyclopedia of Greek gods and goddesses with minor deities all the way up to major deities and their family trees. Who does that?
That is really nerdy.
It's like, who does that? I was so proud of it.
I have told you so many times that you are a dork, and you keep proving it.
Yeah, I can't deny that. Let's see. Kieran says, also just taking it easy today for my birthday tomorrow. Yes, that's correct. Very.
Oh, don't you know? We know.
Happy pre-birthday. And then Tim says, welcome guys. The community environment you bring to Twitch is greatly appreciated. Well, that's right back at you. And we will return that favor.
Thank you very much. We do very much appreciate the sub.
Yeah.
We're just happy that we can provide you a good place to come and
feel vibey, posy vibes.
Yeah.
But
enjoy the vibe.
I do want to say, if you haven't followed Tim, go follow his stuff. It's great. It's great.
Oh, I plan on it.
I have to catch the VODs because obviously he's in the US, but he was doing New Vegas there for a while, and it was like, yeah.
Oh, of course. Of course you watched it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's always positive and it's funny, and it's just, you can tell Tim really enjoys games, so yay.
That's good.
I will always shout everyone out. I love it. I like it when we all come together.
We always shout out no matter what.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's why I always say put your blogs, your connecciones in the chatterino. Why am I talking?
We have a guest on.
Pete,
that was the first thing we do. I don't know. Did you just pour another glass?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Not another full glass. But
that goes against the one that you said, so no more. Put it down.
No more. I'm done.
Yeah, sorry. Kylie told me to be strict with her.
Yeah, because I'm doing really well.
Yes. Yeah, Dad.
You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do. No, yeah, I almost lost a full stone, which is good.
That's really good.
And last night, what was it? Last night I was at the gym. I can't remember. No, the night before.
Yeah. No, it was the night before because you were supposed to stream that night, but you just died of death.
I did the
Not literally.
heaviest weight, even heavier than the dudes, and it was kind of embarrassing. But my trainer's like, "No, Cully, get heavier weights." I was like, "Okay." So my muscles are still there. Everything's still there. I just, yeah, need to lose weight. But so, chat, let me know, what are you looking forward to this week? And we know Kieran's looking forward to his B-Day, which Pete hates when I say B-Day. Bidet.
Yeah, because it sounds like you're talking about talking about the toilet.
But which is pretty dang cool. Do we have any games coming up this week? We don't have anything coming out, do we?
Well, we had. Oh, shut up. We had Mario Golf out today.
We're talking about that on
believe that we
Sunday.
had Scarlet Nexus.
Scarlet Nexus was this week.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 was out today on the Switch. Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance was out on Tuesday. So, Kieran, you have to let us know, what do you think of it so far? 'Cause
Yeah.
I've heard mixed things, if I'm honest.
And again, another shout out. Go watch our podcast on Sunday where I'm basically being a DM for E3
that was
coverage.
fun.
Tim says, I'm looking forward to hopefully fixing up an old Transformer toy. Yeah, I saw you working on that. Getting through FF7R Intergrade all before I start my job on Tuesday. Oh, your birthday's on Tuesday? Well, many birthdays. Man. Happy birthday, Tim. Happy birthday, Kieran.
Yeah, happy birthday for Tuesday, Tim. But that sucks that you have to start your job on your birthday. Well, that's just me. I don't know. Birthday. I can't stand
birthday it. Bros, yeah.
Yo. Shall I? Do I dare ask how old? Or how young?
It's young. Well,
no, it's
old.
Not everyone says.
Yeah.
No, don't. Oh, yeah.
Tim,
it all
really?
goes downhill, I'm afraid.
Are you really turning 30? Are you joking? I for real thought you were like 23.
No, I have no reason to not believe him. He said flipping 30, so that means he's regretting it.
That's all right. I am a woman child, if that's possible. I will always be that way.
Man child here too.
Yeah, forever. Kieran says, I agree with most of the bad reviews for Dark Alliance. However, I can see it being great after they start adding more content and maybe make a few changes here and there. Right. That's good. Yes. That's interesting to hear. If you review it, I want to take a look at it.
Yeah, the funny thing is that I was talking to Gadget from Modern Escapism podcast about this the other day, and he said it was pretty pathetic that a boss on the first level can be stun locked, which is kind of ridiculous.
Now you got me intrigued. Joe says, I'll be working all week and using my spare time to play whatever games I'm reviewing. Do you have a are you already lined up to review some, or are you taking on some? Because I probably should start reviewing now. I want to do something cool. I don't know. Maybe I should just finish my Last of Us article. And of course, Kieran says, happy B-Day birthday, bro. Best chat.
Yeah.
All good boys in chat.
To be honest, I have got reviews I need to finish, but I need to get on with those really. But I did put myself forward for potentially doing that Nintendo roundup.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that thing.
No one mentioned it afterwards.
That's all right.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Mike didn't really get back to my thing either, but it was such a bad experience the last place, which I loved. But I mean, when your parody articles start surpassing the reviews, it's not good.
We need to tone. I think the thing is, we're a review site. We do need to sort of just think about
adjust
features.
Yeah, I probably won't. write
No.
anything. Let's see, Joe. Yeah, I've got a couple right now. Picked up Virtua Fighter. Nice. So I'll be testing that one soon. I want to know about that.
Hold on. Need to download it.
Oh, right. Killer Instinct. Are we going to talk about that on Sunday?
Well, the fact that Phil Spencer had mentioned that they are thinking about bringing Killer.
Yep.
They want Killer Instinct back.
Yep.
No, because it's such a non-story.
Well, I'm talking about Killer Instinct right now. I hope they do bring it back. And as always, I will always be asking for clay fighters. But Joe says, we have so many codes. We do.
I'll be honest. I do want another clay fighter. I think it would be.
How freaking cool would it be in a next gen?
I'm not even just thinking about that. I'm not
so
thinking
cool.
about that. The thing is that a lot of fighting games, and yeah, I'm going to bore you now. Yeah, you've bored me with Halo talk.
I was going to say, you're totally entitled to do that.
So, the thing is about fighting games is that they're all too serious. All very serious games, you know, Soul Calibur.
Yes,
Virtua Fighter, Street. Yeah, I know, that's why I said it exactly like that. Virtua Fighter, Street Fighter. They've just announced a new one as well. Not new Street Fighter, but there was a new game that got announced the other day. It's another anime fighter that really looks like anime fighter.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah.
You know, all of those they're all a bit serious. They're all very competitive.
Right.
Now the thing about Clay Fighter is it was never supposed to be competitive.
Right.
It was just supposed to be a joke.
Maybe that's really it. Maybe that's why I've always been drawn to it. Because, you know, I love that kind of irreverent South Park humor.
I love how dumb it is. Like, it's just such a stupid game.
Oh, I love dumb funny.
It's got the worst characters in it
as
well. But
the snowman.
They're so iconic.
Yes, exactly. Let's see. Here's
and to be fair, it was a game that was made out of claymation as well, which is kind of ridiculous, especially for a fighting game that requires frames.
When I was little, that Clay Fighter and any of the Mortal Kombats were like, I thought this was like the future. But, you know, I was a kid. I was little. I was just like, oh, that's the freaking future.
It was going to be the future.
Yeah. Let's see. And then we went through the stupid Polygon phase. I'd love to hear about some of your articles you wrote, Kylie. Oh, gosh. They're silly. They sound really fun. And did I see you mention something about Polygon? Yes. So the screenshot I posted, because the site doesn't exist anymore, and I probably should see if I can find that particular article on the Wayback Machine. It's some nice people that I'm still very networked with, and they are wonderful people.
Yeah.
But Polygon saw my article and contacted me, and then wrote a story where I was featured in it, and
yeah,
got interviewed.
Can you do me a favor? Can you post the name of the site in our private chat so I can have a look and see?
Yeah, it's completely down, but I will. But that might make the window freeze though. Oh.
Okay. Don't worry. Oh yeah, so Nana says, I mean, Gang Beasts isn't serious. Fair point. It isn't.
I don't know how to spell this word.
Also, what was the game that was announced at the Xbox conference that all of us was just like, oh my god,
the Party Animals? Because that's all I can think about.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Party Animals was the one.
I want Party Animals so bad.
It looked fun. It really did. And that's why I think it appealed to me so much.
Yeah, well, it's so cute. And I just have a soft spot for corgis. I have a soft spot for any furry thing. I'm a dork. Project Cars 2. What is Project Cars 2? I don't know what that is. Or I don't know what that is right off the bat.
I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
Righto. Well, I mentioned...
Oh, of course. Sorry. I have to mention this because I think it's very... it is very Nana. It was published by Bandai Namco.
Oh, there you go. But I mentioned earlier in when we first started broadcasting, but I'm gonna mention it now. I finished all the dadgum levels in Power Wash Simulator. So I have to start a new game.
Yeah.
I have
That's fine.
Ashwalkers, but I can't start Ashwalkers streaming. And I am streaming Roki still. Let's see. Kieran says, that's cool. What was it about how you came up with the articles? Partly, yes. Really interested in how you approached writing them and how big you aim to make them. Okay, here's the honest truth. Long time ago, million years ago, there was a site, I don't know if it still exists even now, called cracked.com.
Yeah.
There is a guy that wrote for them. I've just blanked out on his name. Sean something. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Anyway, it was completely sarcastic, irreverent, just some of the stuff that made me laugh so hard I nearly wet myself, because this is way back when like Sims 3 first came out, and he was like he adopted a baby, and then it was like his tales of what he did, all that kind of stuff. So his stuff just really cracked me up. And then he did top 10, because that's all Crack did was top 10, but he did it like irreverently, like, I don't know, Deadpool, all that stuff, that kind of stuff that I'm like way into. And then at the same time, there was another guy who I've forgotten, who was doing there's a web comic of Half-Life 2 that is a parody of it. It was done, it's screenshotted in Gmod, but and it's like Unconcerned Citizen, I think is what it's called. Unconcerned Citizen. Oh, so funny.
Oh, okay.
And then he also wrote for, I want to say IGN, he did a Skyrim funny narrative thing, like from the point of view of being an NPC in Skyrim. And I just like really gelled with that style. And so when I started to work for this other site that no longer exists, I was doing reviews, but all we had was indie reviews, and it was awful. That's nothing against the site, it's just the way things were at that time. They gave me the worst game to review, and they felt awful about it. It was so bad. I had to watch a bunny get pecked to death by eagles or hawks.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
And I was like, really? And so I wrote this really irreverent review, and then it ended up being like, got a lot of views on it. So then I was like,
always the way, isn't it?
It is. And I was like, so how about I do some of my personal stuff? And they're like, yeah, all right, we'll give it a shot. So I did a couple of just completely irreverent top 10s. Yeah. And I think one of them was like top 5 random Fallout facts that you never knew. And that was that Parappa the Rapper soundtrack Parappa the Rapper soundtrack won an award over Fallout 3 soundtrack. It beat out Fallout 3.
I mean, let's be honest, this probably is a better soundtrack.
No! But anyway, so I did that, and then I did but then, okay, so about halfway through that, I did the top petable dogs, which Pete's read the article. I showed you the article, didn't I?
Yep, and I was trying to go through our chat at some point to try and find it.
Because it was screenshots I had to show you. But anyway, it was very funny. And Polygon.
Aha!
Did you find it? Okay.
I've got it.
Send them back through.
I'm going to try and see if it's on the way back machine.
Okay. But anyway, so Polygon got a hold of it, and the chick...
Oh, I'm in a queue. What the hell?
A queue? For a Wayback Machine?
Yeah, I'm in the queue. 10,802.
That's insane. Damn. I didn't even know there was a queue for the Wayback Machine.
No, there are people who are archiving so many things every day.
Well, I'm glad about that, though, because we're losing so much stuff.
That's what I mean. It's like there are people like Internet Historian and people like that who are obviously doing all of that sort of thing. So, and Jeremy the Quartering will also do the same thing if people start like yeeting tweets off of Twitter and stuff
Yes,
like that. So,
yeah. But yeah. So
well,
let's
who's
see.
that? Hey, Kieran's with an essay. Lovely stuff.
Do you think those more fun out of the box articles are what get a lot of attention purely because the games audience? To be honest, I'd say games media is very different to traditional media. Yes, with regards to what gets more attention, particularly critiques, interviews, and opinion pieces. Um, I feel that people will be more inclined to read an article that's out of the box and creative when it comes to games media, and that may be why sites like Polygon and others have the following they do. You're exactly correct. If you really want to talk about this, then I will get into it right now. Personality-based journalism is the term I'm looking for. Yes, that's exactly what it's called. Oh, why can't I remember his stupid dadgum name?
But the problem is, it's also why places like Polygon and Kotaku are also losing followers because it's become too personable.
Right. I mean, gosh, yeah, it is a double-edged sword, isn't it? But
absolutely, yeah.
The thing is,
once you start putting identity politics and your general opinion like within that, or how your belief system, everything like that, into a medium that is purely for escapism, that's where people start to lose the sweet.
Yeah. That's a good point actually. But see, for me, I saw it like the way I saw it at the time is God, why can't I remember his name? Anyway, is that like if you go to a fancy restaurant, you know what to expect. It's a 6
Depends
course.
on what you mean by fancy restaurant.
We're like, talking super fancy.
What, like Michelin stars?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fine.
And you go there, and it's cool. The experience itself is cool. You're going there for the good food that's been freaking reviewed and all this kind of stuff. But if you had a restaurant that was Michelin starred and they had an ice cream thing next, like, bar with a clown serving it, you would go to that Michelin starred restaurant, enjoy all of the courses, and then have some fun at the end. An aperitif, if you will, of clown ice cream. And that's the way I saw myself. I was the clown ice cream.
That was a weird analogy. But it seemed to work, though. I get what you meant.
Like, it's almost like clickbait. Oh, I'm yelling again, sorry. It's like clickbait, but like, not tricky clickbait. Oh, it's the shiny things. It's the shiny things that pull you into the store. So that's how I see, like, personality-based journalism. I do think that Kotaku's taken it to the extreme.
I've just realised something, that you've left my icon on the stream for no
reason. My gosh, yes, you're here. Why did I do that, Pete?
Why has it taken me 48 minutes to realise that too?
Why did I do that? You're literally here. Well, I do want your name on there, though. Okay.
Yeah, you can take the name. It's just,
oh my gosh. That is too funny. But I could bore all of you, and I won't, about journalism for days. But why can't I remember that cracked journalist name? Pete, you've got to know who I'm talking about. I can't look it up because it'll freeze the screen. Look up cracked, and then Baby Sean? Sean Baby. Sean Baby! That's it. Go check out Sean Baby's stuff, and you'll see my influence. Recommended you listen to the podcast episode, The Games Press, which is an interview with journalist Austin Walker. And he discusses how at Waypoint they try to write more analytical pieces when it comes to their work, i.e. linking games to larger socio-political themes. That would be so heavenly. It's very interesting. Like, if I had my choice, if I could do whatever I wanted and I had all the viewership in the world, I would love to do compare and contrast between games and socio-political themes. Oh, I could do that all day. But nobody would read it.
Is it Sean Baby?
Yeah, Sean Baby. SEAN Baby.
Yeah. What? Sorry, what? BABY?
Yep.
Baby? Yeah, you wouldn't get that reference because, you know, Baby Driver.
Oh,
Anyway,
right.
I was just checking one of the articles that he has from Cracked.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like most of his stuff is gone, which is really weird.
No, it's.
Five
I don't
comic
even
book
think.
ads that tried to get your children killed.
Yeah. See, he
Yeah,
took it.
that's quite funny.
He took it and spun it on its head, which is what I love, being irreverent and just taking things and flipping them on themselves.
Mm.
Type
So
thing.
the games press. Okay, I'm gonna actually go and check that out.
Yeah.
That's on the
Again,
list of.
I want to reiterate to chat. I said it earlier, but podcasts. If you want to recommend podcasts, throw those in there. Websites, and of course, please big your own self up. Please, please, please. That's what this is all about.
Mm.
We want to hear about your blogs. If you have a podcast, let's see. Kieran says he mentions how it puts off some of their audience, but how as a journalist, it's something he feels we should be contributing. Yeah, well, when you write, especially in journalism, yes, you're supposed to pick one person. This is how I was taught. You pick one person in your mind and you visualize, and that's your audience. And that's true. But as a journalist, you're also writing for future generations. So everything you write, or at least this is how I always saw it, everything I write is going to be read 10, 20 years down the line. And it's a reflection of what we're going through right now. So
Yeah.
I always see it as like a time capsule and stuff. And I do
Yeah,
that
especially with
serious and
definitely
funny stuff.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say it's definitely the case now, especially with the internet, for
Mhm.
sure. Like, whereas print
Exactly.
magazine, newspapers, and all that, it was a lot more difficult to be able to go and do it. That's not to say that they weren't archived. Of course they were.
Right?
But it's so much easier to archive things now, and it is definitely a time capsule piece to be
Yeah.
able to look back on.
Yeah.
Articles from 10 plus years ago.
Yeah. I remember this was seriously embarrassing. My time in university was super embarrassing. Let me just say that. I don't, believe it or not, I don't like a lot of tension, which would surprise people, I think. And I was working for the newspaper at the time that I was in university, which caused me to actually switch my major because, first of all, a double murder happened, and I was supposed to go interview the victim's family, and they were crying, and I was like, to my mentor, I was like, Jamie, I can't do this. And she's like, oh, Kylie, do you want to come in and see the bodies? We got permission. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
No, I'm pretty sure I can go through my entire life without wanting to see it. They're
They're
Thank
like,
you very much.
We've secured the scene. They're letting us in, Kylie. Let's go. We need to. And I'm fine out here. I'm fine out here. We'll see her. He's her husband now, but at the time was her fiance. He was a cameraman for the local TV station. And so he was like, yeah, come on. But anyway.
Stop that for a laugh, though.
Yeah, well. So instead, I got switched to the political department. And so I had to write.
That's even worse.
Oh, it's even worse when it's small town politicians, which are the worst. I'm so boring.
Well, yeah,
I will get through this very fast.
Trying to interview them is like
actually
talking to a dead body.
There was one guy, and he was going up for judge. He came in, he goes, what'd my opponent say? And I was like, well, I can't tell you that. He goes, just take whatever my opponent said and just do it on the opposite. And then he threw me a card and then walked out. I was like, dude, what?
Here's an idea. I want to ask you actual questions, not you dodge every question I have.
But so that article.
Let me guess, that asshole got re-elected.
Yeah, he did. He knew he was going to get re-elected, and that's why he was like, But anyway, that was the biggest article I've ever written. It was front page, top of front page. It was huge. And my byline was there. Byline is your name under the title.
Yep.
And I was just showing my professor, casually. I wasn't bragging. I just wanted to show her. And maybe get some extra credit. You don't know.
Obviously.
Yeah. Well, she's stops the entire class, holds up the paper and says, you should be so proud of your fellow student. Look what she has done.
Oh, God. And let me guess, someone who embarrasses equally like
yes!
That's like, oh, crap.
I was just like, I'm going to die now. Okay.
I'm gonna visualize exactly what I think you probably did. hide.
Oh, I was just like, because honestly, I was standing there. Because, like, again, I was just showing her, like, they were busy at the table, the class full of people, blah, blah. And she just, like, holds it up and just, look at this. And she was a wonderful woman. She had actually escaped Iran with her babies on her back.
Very interesting.
Yeah, when Iran got taken over by the whatever's currently controlling them.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called. Ayatollah? That's it, I think. The bad guy. I mean, I shouldn't say bad. Anyway, those people. They outlawed like everything ever, and she had to escape in the night with her babies on her back. And I was just like, oh my gosh, you're amazing.
I was gonna make a really bad joke about that, but I better not.
No, but I'm being so boring. But anyway, yeah. So that totally embarrassed me and freaked me out. And nobody talked to me after that, and I can't figure out why.
They felt emasculated by your success.
Yeah, I was just like, no, please don't.
I didn't want this. I
didn't
want
ask
this
for
shown
this.
to everybody in front of everybody. I just wanted to. I just wanted extra credit.
And then I got to be editor for one day because my editor was sick, and he was like, "Let Kylie do it." I was just like, I was like 20. I was 19 or 20. I was like,
oh my god.
You're letting me edit the paper? So guess what I did? I put myself on the front.
Use of power.
Yeah, big time.
Great work as an editor. Fantastic.
I changed up the whole thing and everything.
Overlord, this is why you should never give her deputy editor's job. Yep.
Yeah, this is why I bow out of things, because I'm just like, no, because I write stupid, dumb articles about petting dogs in Red Dead, and not only does someone make a Twitter off of it, yeah, just so y'all know, Can You Pet the Dog was created off the back of my article. They even used my photo as their ID photo. But anyway, yeah, okay, I'm boring now. Okay, let's talk about something fun and not me.
Shut up, you're not boring. This is interesting. It's all, talking about your life is interesting because you have actually done more than most people have ever dreamed of doing in their lives.
Just because I'm strange and I do weird things with weird people.
You've described about 90% of my life. Well done.
Well, there you go. But anyway, now let's hear about chat. So we've got games coming up next. I don't know what games are coming up next week. Is there anything being released on Games Pass? Oh, I need to get an Xbox Series S. I tried to get one, and they kicked me out of the thing and said, no, we don't have any available.
Oh, of course. I did notice the other day that Amazon had some Series X's.
I probably don't deliver here, though.
I don't know if they did, but the fact of the matter was, as soon as I saw it, I popped it into my basket.
Right.
It sat there for 3 hours, and I still could have checked out on it.
Oh, you don't need to, though. You've got one coming.
Well, you don't know.
You've got one coming. They'll honor that.
I think so, but I can't be guaranteed on it because as of the 5th July, I'm all paid up for 18 months of all access on Xbox One X.
Right.
Which means I'm entitled to my upgrade.
Exactly.
Yes, I have to pay £3 more. Doesn't bother me. No. £4 more a month.
Oh dear.
Big whoop. You know, I earn money. I've got no problem with that. I was a bit funny about possibly taking a credit agreement out to start with because, credit is weird.
Credit's terrible. You shouldn't do things with credit. But
I know, but this was 0%, so
that's the key.
There was no interest on it.
Yep.
The only time that you do is if obviously you miss payments. That's completely understandable.
Which you should be, yeah. You should.
But also, it comes with 2 years of Game Pass in there, and because of everyone else, I'm nearly saying Games Pass as well. It's Game Pass. Game Pass.
I think it should be Games Pass.
Yeah, it should be, probably. Hang on. Let there be light.
Oh, look at you. Still bronze.
I promise you, I have not been fake tanning.
He lies.
No, I haven't. This is what happens when I sit out in the sun for about an hour.
I'm actually because of my heritage, I actually do tan. But look at my different colors. See, they're all terrible.
I'm saying nothing. Well, I think once the weather starts to improve out there and you're able to actually get out into the yard again, you'll be fine.
I'm going to tell more boring stuff. I'm sorry, guys. You can tell me to shut up and interrupt me in chat, and we'll talk about something else. But see, so my entire family on both sides is from Scotland originally. I was the first person born in America.
Mhm.
But on my grandmother's side, on my dad's side, she actually came to Scotland from Italy during the war.
Ooh.
So she's a Fabiani, which is,
I know.
I should probably be careful with saying things, but that's a known name over there. And then, so my heritage is Scottish with a line of Italian. That Italian blood gives me a tan.
Blimey. Not just.
Yep.
So you have very unusual heritage about you, that you've got Scottish,
Yeah.
who are not who
Both
are
sides,
notorious
100%.
for being red-headed and
Yes.
barely tanning.
Yep.
Italian, who look leathery
Dark-headed.
once they do tan,
Just,
and then Texan,
well, I mean,
American.
that's just where we settled. That's not.
Yeah, I know, but still, you've acclimatized yourself to that climate.
Yes, I have. But you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
The fact that I drank 2 glasses of wine and I'm just gonna talk until people make me shut up. But my grandmother side, the Fabianis, the Italian side, they were 4'11".
Brilliant.
It's the other side where the height comes from. That cracks me up. Anyway, that's boring. Let's talk about something fun, Pete. Give me a subject.
I can tell you about height anyway, because this is always fun. Is that one side of my family is notoriously tall. The other side of my family is notoriously short too.
Right.
So, I was due to hit 6 foot. So disappointed I never hit that 6 foot marker by an inch.
That's not bad.
Goddamn inch. Anyway.
Tall shoes. It's not that big a deal.
I know. But, what was it? But on my mum's side, my mum is 5 foot. Exactly 5 foot.
Right.
So I'm nearly a foot taller than her. My nan is 4'11".
Maybe
So
it's just that generation.
It must be.
I think they didn't
Probably not.
have as good as food and stuff.
Probably not, but it's probably why my brother is also shorter than me, because he took that side.
Right.
Good.
I'm the tallest member of my family. I wish I'd been shown. Taller than my brother. My brother is like 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, I think that's about what my brother is as well, but I'm still taller than him. Ha, sucker.
We talk about some strange stuff on Friday, but we're really glad you guys joined us. It's
Always.
awesome. I love our chat. Thank you guys for hanging in there, especially as I downed a glass of wine.
Oh, we're going to keep going for a little bit anyway. We're
Yeah.
not going to wrap it up right now.
We won't wrap it up just yet. Yeah, but I don't want to overstay our welcome either. But we're fine for now. But of course, chat, you can always just throw a subject in the thing and we'll talk about it.
Throw it into the ether.
Yeah. And stuff, because our chat is wonderful. So good. So I have to decide if I'm going to take this meeting or not.
Take this meeting?
The one I told you about.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Silly me. Hard to say.
Yeah. Aww.
I think it's something so requires you to have a good think about it more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right. Scarlet Nexus came out today.
Was it really today? Nah, I didn't realize it was today. I thought it was like yesterday or whatever. That's crazy beans. Crazy.
Legend of Mana remastered also came
Yeah,
out.
I did see that.
Alex Kidd in Miracle World also came out.
That's why that was trending.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I got distracted by the news. We were not going to talk about that, but I did get incredibly distracted.
Of course. Yeah, I'm trying to see what else is being released this week, but can't seem to find anything.
Yeah, I think maybe because it's after E3, they kind of chilled a bit, maybe?
Possibly. Oh yeah, Metro Exodus also came out this week.
Did it really? For like Switch
Well,
or something?
last Friday. It was the complete edition.
Oh, here we go. We've got a subject in the whatever that's called, chat.
Yeah, we're not actually going to cover
You
this
read
on
it.
Sunday, so absolutely, we will talk about this now.
Okay.
So Instars throws subjects at host. Thanks, Kieran. I didn't catch that one. It just slammed me in the face.
No, we're not talking about it on Sunday. We're not talking about it on Sunday.
No, we're not talking, so we can talk about it now.
Yeah.
Dead Space a reboot announcement at EA Play event in July.
Everyone wants that to happen.
It ain't happening.
They've got, okay, here's the thing. EA has got to announce something. They've got to. Because they have to justify having their own showcase. So they're going to announce something. And it's going to be something big. I don't think it's going to be Dead Space as much as I think we need Dead Space. God, I love Dead Space.
I actually don't think we do need another Dead Space.
Well, even a reboot, though?
Can I be honest here?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want it done by anyone else other than Visceral.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
And they yeeted Visceral, so no, I don't think it needs... I worry about what EA would actually do to Dead Space if they were to reboot it.
Put loot boxes.
Well, they already screwed with Dead Space 3 by putting a load of stuff in there that shouldn't have been in there. So, I know that they are gonna revive a dormant franchise. I just don't think it's Dead Space because
But Dead Space makes the most sense.
It does, but it hasn't been dead long enough for it to make such.
But think about it. Okay, so here's the thing: the media, as in this is everyone that controls media. They run in cycles. Put it that way. And now that like Left 4 Dead is back as Back 4 Blood, it kind of makes sense that Dead Space would show back up.
It would.
Because everything comes in cycles.
I know, but I just don't see it being Dead Space though. Like,
considering
that EA have a real problem with single player games.
I know, they do. They do, because they can't make as much money off of it.
Okay, they've changed that most recently, more so with Order of the Fallen, as you like to call it. But I have no idea, if I'm honest.
I thought it might be a Star Wars related thing, though it's hard to say because they've already got Knights of the Republic 1 million out.
Yeah, and as far as we're aware, I think Knights of the Old Republic is coming, and I think this was what it could be, is that people are speculating on this again.
Yeah.
We know that there's something being developed, so it wouldn't be that much of a surprise.
Yeah.
I just think everyone has hinged on the fact that it's Dead Space, and there's not really any evidence to prove otherwise.
To me, if I go by instinct, which isn't always accurate, Dead Space makes sense in a lot of ways. Yeah. If I go by what people are saying, it's going to be Knights of the Republic. That's how that goes. That's where I'm at. But my instinct...
Sorry, I wasn't going what to you. It was just really weird that on this article I was checking out because I wanted to check out some fallen EA properties. Basically.
Oh right, yeah. But remember, they've bought some stuff. Remember they own Maxis and all that.
Oh, I'm totally aware of that. It was just on this article. It said Oddworld. I was like, what?
They don't own Oddworld, do they?
No, they don't. It's
Okay.
Oddworld inhabitants that do. It's just, according to this article, it says Oddworld series only had a small amount of involvement with EA.
Oh, right. Okay. But we've got the new one out anyway, so.
Exactly, so that's
I
not
love
going to happen.
Oddworld.
Let's
Abe,
be honest.
he's
Um,
awesome.
racing games, it's probably not likely to be Burnout, and it's not likely to be Need for Speed.
Everyone wants Need for Speed back.
Yeah.
They could make money on Need for Speed.
There is one game in this list.
Spore
that
2. Oh my gosh. If they do Spore, oh my gosh.
that would actually be quite interesting.
Because my next thought is Maxis, of course. So, Spore. Spore
We already
2.
know, like, it's not going to be Skate 4 because we already know Skate 4 exists.
But see, Spore 2 could compete with No Man's Sky.
It's very possible. But I have seen something on this list, and I have seen people talking about this as well, which I'm quite interested.
Such a buildy dork.
No, there's a property that hasn't been touched, I think, since the early 2000s, maybe even before that.
Mm-hmm.
That could be ripe for a reboot.
That would be.
Road Rash.
Oh, they own Road Rash.
It was their property from day one.
I didn't realize that.
Do you not remember the old cartridges? They had that little yellow tab on them on the Genesis. Oh,
yeah.
Mega Drive.
Well, no, Genesis for us.
Shut up, it's Mega Drive.
Genesis forever. Let's see. No, that makes sense. Road Rash. Oh my gosh.
Don't think it's going to be one of the builder games, unfortunately.
Sad.
The only thing that I could actually see likely happening is because of 2 Point Hospital. I could see Theme Hospital making a return.
I mean, okay, I think they could do it as a mobile game. Have you seen some of their crap mobile games? They're crap. All of their mobile games are crap.
Yeah,
they put Theme Park on. Huh?
Simpsons Tapped Out being one of them.
Oh yeah, that too. I really loved Simpsons Tapped Out for like the first 3 years, and then I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, did I ever tell you that I had lost so much progress in that game because of the stupid bug?
Oh no! I spent so much money in that game. But what would you lose?
My whole town.
What were you up to? Do you remember like your latest mission?
I had no idea,
Yeah.
but I'd unlocked so much stuff, and I built a massive Springfield, and
I built my
because
Springfield based on the maps of Springfield.
Brilliant. So yeah, it was asking me to sign into an EA account or something like that. When I did, nope, everything was gone.
Right. That's probably when they did that update where they wanted to do crossplay.
Probably.
And yeah, and it didn't work. So
yeah,
I upgraded my phone. Yeah. And then I could only play it on one phone, and then because I had an iPad and an iPhone, and I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm not rebuying all this crap.
Yeah, it was a pain, really. I hated every minute of it. I was like, I went back in and it was making me start from the very beginning, and I went, absolutely not.
Nope.
I even emailed them to say how much of an absolute joke it was.
God, it's so
Never
bad.
got an email back from them.
That's crazy because they used to be good about responding, but
yeah, they never cared.
But they also did Theme Park on mobile, and it's terrible.
Yeah, they did. Remember the botch SimCity they did on PC?
Yes, I was so disappointed. And the Sims. What is it called? The Sims Quick or something? I forget what it's called. Still. Yeah, I need to start playing The Sims again. I haven't played it in so long. I love The Sims.
I can't get on board with The Sims anymore because there's so many bloody packs. Like, it's
I know.
Just a constant stream of like money.
My older brother, he used to make fun of me, and he was like, "You're just playing Barbies on the computer." I was like, "I never played Barbies." He's like, "Well, you're playing it now."
Don't care. It was fun.
Like,
the original Sims games were fun.
Yeah, they were. Someone asked on Twitter the other day. They were like, "What did they say? Like, what game?" I can't remember exactly how it went, but what game did you like? Were you playing when you realized I'm playing too much or something like that? You know, I'm playing too many games or something. And it was me. It was Sims 3, because was not working. I was not in school. It was very sad. And playing Sims 3, and I cleaned my Sims 3 house and went to Sims 3 college and went and was like taking care of just all my Sims. And then I was like, I haven't got up off the couch in like 2 hours. This is bad.
Okay.
So
I thought you were going to say something like worse than that. I thought you were going to say it's been 2 days. I was like,
no. I wouldn't have that attention span for that. 2 hours is pretty good for me. But
for you, yeah, that's not bad. I mean, you did 2 hours on the stream last night. And you're pretty proud of
and
yourself.
I was struggling at the end. I feel bad. I feel really bad because
no, it was fine. It was
Jonathan
absolutely fine.
Well, he keeps tagging me and stuff, and I'm like, I said I was getting restless last night and bored. But I really wasn't bored of the game. It was purely because I am restless and have short attention span.
But that's all it is. It's just you were getting restless. You can't help that. It's just
yeah,
how it is.
Okay, we'll go for about 10 more minutes, guys.
I was thinking we'll go until half-past.
That's yeah. That would be about it. Okay, 13 minutes if you want to be exact. So throw anything you want up in the chat. Chat. And it could be anything. We don't have to talk about games.
No,
although most of us like to. But
it's not all about games.
Nana says Pro Cycling Manager. When I was younger, I'd play that for 12 hours straight.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Nana. Call me Kevin played that the other day.
Oh, don't worry. Like, I used to. One of the biggest things that I don't think I've ever said out in public. Yeah, I don't think I've ever told anyone that I used to play this game.
Well, I gotta know. Is it Barbie's horse? Grand Champion horse? What?
Football Manager.
A lot of people played that.
For 12 hours straight.
Okay, that's kind of bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
See, but here's the thing. Like, I, of course, I play sports in real life, but I've never really played sports games except for baseball. But Football Manager, because it's more of the managey crap, I kind of always wanted to play that.
That's why I liked it, because I sucked at FIFA.
Yeah, exactly. I cannot believe you did that for 12 hours, Nana. That's awesome.
It's dedication, you know.
I think the longest I ever played was 10 hours. Yeah. Definitely 10 hours. And it would have been Vice City.
Oh my god. Sorry, I've just noticed something really weird.
What?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
On the trending list on the PlayStation app.
Right?
I heard about this earlier.
Uh-huh.
It just says, new football game online performance test.
Right, okay. Right?
Now, most people wouldn't know that is Konami putting out Pro Evolution Soccer 2022.
Oh my goodness.
And haven't even labeled it as Pro Evo.
Oh my gosh. You think they're avoiding it on purpose?
Well, it says in the description that apparently it's very buggy.
Oh. Speaking of buggy, Nana says... It says,
please note that all elements of gameplay and all visuals are work in progress, subject to change.
Also, on Sunday, note that we're talking about Cyberpunk on Sunday.
Yes, actually, good point. I do need to put that in the doc. So.
Yes, you do.
I've got 6 stories that I want to talk about. Some of them short, some of them not. So.
Well, Nana says, I also tried NBA 2K21 the other day, and it sucked ass. Were they super sweaty?
Yeah, the major sweats.
No, the best one, was it NBA 2K where it had the actual basketball players doing the voice lines? I can't remember which one that was. And it was terrible. It was terrible. So bad.
Mm.
Uh, and awkward and all those wonderful things. And yes, Nana, it's gonna be good. He cannot wait to hear about Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I really look forward to it.
Cyberpunkaru.
I actually look forward to talking about that because it's such a weird
But
situation again.
no talkie now. Oh, it's 2K15 and it was so funny. Yes, Nana, it was hilarious. Sometimes I watch clips from it. It's just so awkward.
It's awful, isn't it?
So good.
It's like when FIFA tried to put that story mode in there called The Journey, and it
Oh
was like the most
gosh.
awful
Oh
thing I think
gosh.
I've ever seen.
Or with the wrestling game that did that too. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look, come on! Like some of the old like WWE wrestling games, like the
Yes.
story modes on them used to actually be fun.
Oh my gosh. Man, see, I just want to play some bad games now. Stupid
Yeah, so
Xbox, are you coming on?
Yeah, so Kieran said, I really like NBA 2K21. It's fun to play online with friends when you're all part of the same team.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the player base in that game are proper sweaty.
Yes. Cracks
Are you
me
talking
up.
about the actual players or the people who play them?
There you go. They should give like special controllers for NBA 2K21.
What, you mean sweat absorption controllers?
Yes.
Oh, that is so disgusting.
That'd be hilarious and fit perfectly.
It wouldn't surprise me if 2K were to turn around and go, pre-order this game and get a free sweat towel.
I used to. That reminds me. God, I'm like back in my day. But I used to play basketball. Because obviously I did. I mean, and what do they call it? They call it netball over here, I think. But I would play point guard, I believe, which is the one that stands by the basket. And they would just toss me the ball, and I would just throw it up. Boop. Automatic point. Boop. I didn't have to jump or anything.
Yeah, but doesn't that go against the whole mantra back in the day, probably when you were in high school as well, that the WNBA sucked and that women couldn't dunk?
Well, but that's the thing. I didn't have to dunk. That's what I was just like, okay, people are, crapping on women not being able to dunk, but I'm like, what?
I think Nana's pulled you up on something.
Oh, okay. Well, I actually don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay, why do sports games need a story though? I just want to play the game. I know I'm going through all of them. Yes, I agree, Nana. Let's see. Kieran says, come up against teams that don't miss from any range. Yeah.
Yeah, that's broken AI, I'm afraid.
Yeah. And then Nana says, no, basketball and netball are two different sports, Kylie. Oh, are they? See, I don't know that.
No, they are.
Every time I tell anyone here that I used to play basketball, the females go, oh, it's called netball over here. We played netball in school. Oh, the girls played netball. And I was like...
No, they are actually two different sports.
The girls played a different sport? Because, see, our sports were different because we had...
Were you able to move once you had the ball in hand?
Yeah, you had to move.
Okay, well,
and dribble at the same time, otherwise it was traveling.
You didn't play netball. Okay. You didn't play netball then.
Yeah. That's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that the girls have different sports here. This is not like it is back home. Kieran says, me and my friends were able to get out and play 5v5 the other day. It's the most cardio I've done in years. Hella fun, though. God, it is. See, that's the problem. I'm so lazy. I'm just like, I don't need cardio. Bloop.
Yeah, I used to love going out and playing basketball with friends during the summer.
Oh, yeah. Nana says, yeah, my mother played netball, and it's totally different. It's just weird to me because, like, in Texas, we have this law, Article 21, I think. 21 or 22, I can't remember what it's called. But all of the sports are equal. I mean, they still separate them into genders, but it's like basketball for girls, basketball for boys, football for girls, American football. Soccer, blah, 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 blah. Same thing. Baseball. Yeah. Now, girls do play softball. I think that's stupid. We don't need to. I'd rather throw a hard ball any day because they're smaller and they go farther, and I broke a window with one. Whereas softballs, you have to toss underhanded. Oh, it's so... that makes me so mad. Okay.
No, the thing was, we never played baseball. We played softball. But then we played rounders, and I played rounders, to be honest.
I don't know enough about rounders or cricket or any of that.
Rounders is essentially just baseball. For us plebeians, pretty much.
Right.
Like smaller bat, smaller balls.
Um, but
Yes, okay, that's being clipped.
yes, it is. Kieran
I
says,
know. I was fully waiting for you to say that as
of
well.
course. Kieran says, for a 5'8" white boy, I'm pretty decent if I do say so myself. I would like to see that. That would be awesome. That would be very cool. I love basketball. Baseball and
Yeah, me
basketball
too.
are my two. But I mean, growing up by Houston, we had, obviously, if you know anything about basketball, and I know you guys do, you know, the Houston Rockets. And then with baseball, we had the Astros. So
Yeah.
those are my two teams. And we also had
I
the
don't.
Spurs and then all that
Yeah,
kind
I
of
know.
stuff. But
Yeah, I know.
Dallas
I know. I don't
Mavericks.
think I. I don't think I. Did I actually tell you why I support the Boston Celtics?
You might have said it the other day, but I didn't catch it, no.
It was the first place I ever visited in America.
Right. Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to Boston when I was 13, and I remember going into a sports bar like at the end of the trip, and it was just there was a Celtics game on at the time, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch this. This is cool.
All
So, yeah,
right.
been a Celtics fan since.
Oh, I watched. Wait, first of all, before I finish that story, Kieran says Woody Harrelson would be proud, I'm sure, which does remind me, yes, there is a movie called White Men Can't Jump.
With Wesley Snipes, the notorious tax evader.
I forgot about that. But before
I love that film. I actually really like that film. It's funny.
I don't think I've seen it since I was like itty bitty.
Oh, I watched it recently. It's actually still really good.
Really?
Yeah. And then again, I did also watch The Last Boy Scout the other day, and Jesus Christ.
God, I haven't seen that either in forever. Oh my gosh. I don't know.
No, it's a classic Shane Black movie. It's great.
Yes. What was I saying? Oh, before the pandemic, about probably a year before, they had the NBA no, not
NCAA.
And thank you. Can't believe I said that, but blame it on the wine. They had a game here, like a bracket here, which was weird. Don't know why they did it.
No, they've been trying to expand the NBA and the NCAA.
NCAA, yeah, this is college kids.
Over to different territories because I think when Sky Sports had actually signed a contract over here to view basketball, they had a game in England, which was between two American teams.
Yeah, this was two American teams.
That's the same thing they've been doing with the NFL as well.
Well,
so they'll have the occasional game that actually comes over here that's basically like a normal part of the season.
Mm-hmm.
It's just played on UK soil.
That's what this was. And my friend, she's obsessed with I make her basketball stuff all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I was really wanting to actually go and get tickets for it because I think it was at Wembley. I can't remember where it was, but it was
that would make sense.
It was somewhere in London.
It probably was the same exact tour or whatever that we were watching.
It wouldn't surprise me, but the thing was, it was I think this is around about the time when my partner's brother was still living at home with his mum, so he had Sky, so I made him record it.
Oh, right.
So I could go and watch it. It was
awesome. But yeah, she bought us tickets and we went there and it was two American teams and I went and watched it. It was awesome because it felt like it was very, not that I don't get homesick because this is my home, but it was very nostalgic in a way. And then we went to the McDonald's that everyone goes to when they're drunk here in City Center, and they were there.
Oh, brilliant.
And I was like, hey, I'm an American too. And they were like, we don't care about you. Let's talk to your friend.
Because, they're not American.
Exactly. And she's also beautiful. But yeah, it's like, okay, I'll stand here. And then it says, yeah, I've heard NBA has been trying to get a London franchise for ages. That makes sense.
It's the same thing that the NFL have been doing. So you'll have games that are played you'll have the odd game that's played at Wembley. There's some at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I think there's 3 or 4 games in a season now that is played in UK, obviously pre-pandemic.
Well, the thing that the UK is lacking is monster truck rallies.
We said that.
I will say it every day until I die. I miss monster truck rallies.
I'm sure we'll find one at some point.
I am when everything's opened back up. I'm gonna go drive over to the island, and I'm gonna drive to everyone's house and come visit all of y'all. So get ready for a crazy Texan. Just gonna drive up. Just be like, yo,
It's
get in my
trying to
car. Let's go.
where the heck is that? Saturday, so Sunday the 22nd of August at Santa Pod Raceway, there is a UK Monster Truck Nationals.
Oh gosh. But that's probably when we're gonna have fanfare.
No, I meant this year.
Oh. Kieran says the USA's basketball team for the Olympics next year is looking insane. God, we used to have such a good
Next year?
good one.
Next year's Olympics? You mean this year?
I think they put it off.
Did they?
Yeah, they
That's-
put it
I've heard
off
of that.
1 year. No, they put it off. Because
Yeah,
Japan.
because it was supposed to be last year anyway. So.
Yeah, but Japan is
Oh, I know it's screwed.
not doing well, which is surprising. Just surprising. And stuff. Yeah, no, I love the summer Olympics. Well, I love both of them.
Oh.
When they had the Olympics.
Okay, it's not.
Hmm?
I was going to say that Monster Truck Rally in August is actually not overly that far from me. Not particularly far. So anyone
If the
who's in
country's
UK to
open,
make
I'm
the
gonna
trip,
drive over there.
You should
And then if y'all want me to come
Should.
get you, I'll come get y'all.
do it.
It's so
Do it.
funny because like in Texas to get anywhere you have to drive and you drive for hours. And then so I come over here and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll just swing by whatever." And they're like, "That's like 2 hours away." And I'm like, 2 hours is nothing?
But that's like a normal drive to my like. to a
Exactly.
town.
That's like
You do
literally
it.
a normal drive and they're like, "That's insane. Ireland's only 4 hours up and down." I'm like, 4 hours is literally the length I would drive home. So it's weird.
Brilliant.
That's boring.
That's not that far at all.
Well,
Oh,
we'll
well.
check back in.
Bear
with
in
that.
mind that I've seen exactly what it was like walking around in that heat.
Yeah.
It's like, no, never ever doing that ever again.
Yep.
Through that.
So unless
Yeah.
chat wants to throw us another Tropico. I need
Brilliant.
Tropico 6. I really need that game.
It'll probably be on Game Pass soon.
I hope so. I need it.
Yeah, so yeah, we need to get you an Xbox first though.
Oh crap, yeah. Cause look, I'm sitting here trying and it's just not even. You hear me? It's
Have
not
you
coming
tried
on.
changing the fuse?
What I'm gonna do is take it apart and blow it out.
Uh,
And see if that does anything.
I
But
don't think so. I was thinking about this the other day.
I need an S. I just need it.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna keep
was going
watching
to say, I think what's probably happened is there's been a surge, and it has probably fried some of the internal
There's
components.
definitely been a surge by the electrician guy himself.
Yeah,
Blew
well,
up
this is
his
surge.
own
Yeah.
his own tool in my in the socket.
Oh, what the surge tester?
Yep, blew it up.
Oh, dear.
Smoke and everything.
Brilliant, excellent stuff.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
That's
Anyway,
always
chat,
cool.
give us the
That's
topic. If not, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's been a good one. I loved talking to everyone, and I love the positivity. It makes me very happy. It makes me
too.
less nervous for next week. So.
It's a sign from Father Phil to make a move to next gen. Yes, absolutely.
Yep, I think it is. Father Phil's will be done. Oh god, that was hard to say.
Father Phil's will be done.
Thy will be done. Thy kingdom come. Ah, yeah.
Don't worry, Kieran. I don't care about the S. I'm going straight to the X.
Well, see,
I'm not going for that peasant machine.
this is the thing. People keep saying, oh, get the X, get the X. I don't know that the X is going to even hit Ireland in forever. If I can get the S, I'm going to try and grab it.
Oh, well, of course, yeah.
And then when the X's are freely available, I'll just pick that one up as well.
It's okay, because it just means that you can have one game installed at a time.
Believe me, I thought of that. I do have like extra storage though. You can plug in
But you
extra
can't.
storage, right?
You can plug an external storage
Yeah.
drive into it, but you can't play it off that HDD. It has to be transferred onto the internal drive because it needs
Right.
to make use of the SSD.
Right.
Speaking of SSDs, that external SSD that I bought is incredible.
Yeah, I'm glad you picked that one. Very
Yes.
good. Very good.
So I've literally transferred everything from my computer onto it. So bearing in mind that I had 34 gigabytes worth of music alone. That's one of the Xbox ones, right?
It is. It's my Xbox one.
Yeah. So, I'm not a peasant. I'm not no commoner.
No.
If I live in the big leagues.
No lowly commoner for you.
Which is why I will never ever get a PS5 digital only.
Only the best for Lord Pete.
Spiffing.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. I wonder if there ever was a Lord Pete. You know there had to be.
There probably is one now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So 34 gigs of music that I have on my computer.
Sheesh.
How long do you reckon it took for it to
34
transfer
gigs.
from a regular hard drive on
Right.
the computer, which is a Western Digital one, which is what I found out by taking it apart the other day.
Right.
To this external SSD with a decent enough write speed. You've seen the write speed on it.
I did, yeah. That's why I'm like, that's a tough one because, like, I would say, how many gigs was it again?
34.
I would put you at an hour. 30 minutes.
10 minutes.
What?
10 minutes.
No way. That's awesome.
I went downstairs to go and make a drink, and it was done by the time I got back up.
Woohoo. I'm glad you took my recommendation.
Yes, I am also glad that I did the payment in 5 options.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because Amazon actually have that facility now.
No interest, right?
No interest.
Okay. Excellent.
It was great. Thanks, Prime Day.
I mean,
Yes, I know exactly what Kieran's probably thinking. I just put more money into Bezos' rocket.
Oh, I can't say. I can't say what.
No.
Yeah, okay, we'll save that for
don't,
tomorrow.
Don't.
Tomorrow.
Stupid Bezos and his.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, stupid Bezos. Yeah, so
make sure to check the Discord tomorrow.
Yeah, Kieran. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off and get an early night.
Yeah.
Been a pleasure. So yeah, you better because you've got a long day of drinking ahead of you for 21st.
It's not like the Americas, though. Is it?
You're joking, right?
I don't know. I live in Ireland. They drink for everything.
That is very true. On my
Yes, Nana. Yeah, because it's Nana's sister's birthday as well. All the birthday people. Anyway.
Gotta love the fact that you're buying manga for your sister.
We missed our third amigo on here.
We did, but yeah, keep an eye on the Discord tomorrow, my friend. Coming your way. Yeah. So what?
He's probably already left.
What manga are you buying your sister, Nana?
Yep.
What's the manga of choice this time?
And then we'll wrap this up too, because I have to go.
Yeah. Yes, because you drank too much wine.
I think a human bladder is only this size.
Ew.
And I had 2 of them.
You had 2?
1.5.
You lie. You such a liar.
No, I didn't.
You're such a liar.
I did a full one, and then there was just a little bit left, so I did that.
Oh, shut up.
It was easier.
I don't care. You're such a liar.
No, I'm not lying.
You're such a...
I'm doing the opposite. I'm actually telling the truth.
Oh, you're so full of crap.
No.
No, the fact of the matter was that you said, no, I haven't poured another one. I knew you had, because it's quite obvious. The microphone is far too clear for you
My first one was full. But then there was like this much left. So I was like, I'll just continue it. And so the second one was that one. So see?
Fine, I'll let you off. It was probably just a snifter. So
literally was. I'm very bad at lying. You could see when I lie like a mile away.
Oh, I know.
I mean, I did two.
Shoot.
Oh, Fairy Tale! Yay! Aw, Nana, Fairy Tale's so good. Aw,
That's a lot of money. But
it's a
that's
lot of money,
awesome.
but it's a good investment. Fairy Tale is really good. I do recommend that for anyone who wants to read, who wants to start into manga. That's a good
Hello,
starter.
Becca. Hi.
Oh, we're just about to end the stream.
Someone always turns up at the
Yeah.
right near the end, don't they?
It's good
I
to
feel
see
really
you,
bad
though.
about that.
Yeah.
It's very nice for you to turn up. Thank you. We better make sure we raid someone today. Share that love.
Right. Okay. I will go look because I really need to go to the bathroom. Miss Positivity is doing Fortnite. There's small streamers doing Neverwinter.
Okay. But I will just say, Becca, we are back on Sunday from 3 p.m. We're going to be recording the podcast. So, yeah, if you want to come back for that, then great.
Yeah.
And we will be on for a lot longer than a couple of hours.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I don't think I've got a time limit this week, so we can probably just have a little random rave afterwards as well.
Well, we need to see if someone's going to join us.
Yeah, don't worry.
We'll do that later.
In a bit.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to raid Miss Positivity, who we have raided before.
We have indeed.
And she's really cool.
She's nice.
Yeah.
She's lovely.
I spelled it wrong, I think. MISS.
I mean, we follow her, so you should just be able to have, like...
What, does it just automatically do it?
It should be able to. I don't know.
Nope, it's not.
If you had the raid command, like, on the side, then you should
Oh, no, I didn't. Mm-hmm. Okay, we are going to raid Miss Positivity, who's playing Fortnite. Did I do it right? I didn't do it right.
Doesn't look like it. Did you put the space in between the raid? And
I did it wrong.
The /.
I put the force.
So it's /
so,
raid.
I'm not really this bad. I have had wine.
What they all say.
Let's try that again. Okay.
But yeah, / raid space, then the name of the person. So
anyway, thank y'all all for stopping by. It was so amazing. We love our chat. Oh, it has for me.
It hasn't on mine.
Well, I'm about to click it.
Okay.
And we will see all of you on Sunday.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye. Let's make sure that gets over to her. There we are.
Awesome. Hang on.
Yeah. Nice.
Awesome.
Very cool. All right.